So my question is, when you say you didn't know, that didn't stop you from making up something about my intimate preference, especially when I was a child. Never expressing that. It was literally the fact that I did arts. Because in a regular circumstance, I'm not doing anything that would send up a red flag for you to wonder if I get down. I'm just living a regular experience. But it has to be something used, especially in a Christian form. Back in the day, it was terrible. And the way that they would navigate emotions and the way they would navigate how they feel and how they view things was very harmful. Right? If you're trying to be like Christ, who was meek and lowly, tell me how that's meek and lowly. You know? And when, we grow up and people are now like, oh, we're in a new inclusive world and it's a different time. So we're not going to discuss the fact that I left you with these emotional scars. We're not going to discuss the fact that I put a dog whistle out there for something bad to happen to you multiple times with multiple people growing up. We're not going to, talk about the fact that no one listened. No one listened. So for you to say you didn't know anything about my intimate preference either. I was a virgin. And you allowed this thing to go down and my virginity to be taken from me. From predators. And then say you didn't know. Yet still you're making up all this stuff about sexuality on a child. You literally put sexuality on a child. So if you're putting an intimate preference on a child, me, the most innocent thing you have to offer, and you're talking about me in conversation, and they're talking about me in conversation, and now you put something now my environment is uncomfortable. School is uncomfortable. But you know what no one's talking about? No one's talking about your drug use. No one's talking about your alcoholism. No one's talking about you being a whore. Both adults in the situation. No one's talking about none of those things. The things that are really not of God. But you're so concerned, so hyper concerned with something that someone's doing. And you put that dog whistle out there, and now these adults are doing things to me. I was never protected.